So in continuation to the things that we completed yesterday, yesterday we have completed till loading the users and providing the access to them, and we deactivated the email notifications going out of the systems. So that is what we did yesterday, right? And in today's session, what we are going to do is like we are going to continue from where we have stopped yesterday. As you can see here, the next step is going to be you have to import the goals in a mass fashion using the CSV files. And when you are going to import the goals using the import goals option, which is nothing but the mass way how you can upload your goals using the CSV file. One thing is pretty important, guys. Let me show you the file format. Then I'll talk about what is the important column that you need to concentrate, or you need to make sure that that column is going to match with your goal plan template ID. Let me show you. This is goal plan compensation. One second, guys. So they are talking about file 5. Yeah. This is the place you can see here. This is your goal plan template ID. This is what I am talking about, guys. We already used this file previously, but I am once again emphasizing that this is your goal plan ID. If you remember yesterday when we loaded the goal plan template into the provisioning system, this is the ID. It was there in the XML file. Also, after loading the XML file to the provisioning system, we have seen that the template ID associated with the XML file that we loaded is the 20. So make sure that it is going to match. That is a pretty important thing, guys. Apart from that, you can change these metrics or change the usernames, whatever it may be. And also this file is prepared in such a fashion that it matches all. It is going to assign the goals to all the reporting people which has been mentioned in this hierarchy, guys. So that is how this file has been prepared. And let me log into the system, guys. So if you log into the system, go to your administration tools and go to your goals and go to import goals option. Once you go to the import goals option, right, you can see you can browse for a file, and the CSV file with respect to our goals is this is the one, guys. You can see file 5 compensation master goal import option, and select that particular file. We don't want to delete any goals, but in fact, like we just want to add the goals from our CSV file, and click on import option. Yeah, you can see here the file has been uploaded to the server successfully. It will take a few seconds, guys, to reflect the to assign the goals actually to the users, and we will verify that. Before that, let me continue with what are the things that has been pending out here. And here you can see they are asking us to verify whether the goals has been really assigned to the people or not by going into by proxying into one of the users and checking whether the goals has been assigned to them or not. Let's wait and verify that, guys. I'm going to proxy into Alan Thompson's no, Marla. Let me proxy into Marla Gibbs account, guys. I'm just using this hierarchy, guys. You can see Marla Gibbs and Marla Gibbs to Marla Gibbs. The direct reportees are, like you can see, Elizabeth Hunter, Ted Victor, Mark Huff. These are the people who are directly Vincent Stokes also. These 4 people are reporting to Marla Gibbs. Let me go to the goal plan template. Here is the goals. Go to the goal module of Marla Gibbs, and this is not the one. 2015. Did anyone change the name of the goal plan template, guys? Okay, here it is. See, 2015 March goal plan template, and you can see, guys, you are able to easily see here the goals has been assigned to these people, and you can see right now in Marla Gibbs account and Marla Gibbs goal plan template, you can see all these goals has been added to them. These are the goals, guys. You can see here public and improve the accuracy and eligibility of finance reduce, and this is under the financial category, and under the customer category this is the goal that has been assigned to them. So these are the 4 goals. You can see even if you observe the CSV file, the file has been prepared in such a fashion that for each user you are going to assign 4 goals, guys, and each goal is going to carry a weightage of 25% with respect to each goal. You can see here, let's say if you take the case of Marla Gibbs, you see here the first 4 rows are Marla Gibbs, and you can see Marla Gibbs has got like categories improve. No, guys, 1 second. Here is the category: customer, business process, learning and growth, and financial are the 4 categories. Under that, you can see 4 different goals has been assigned, and the weightage has been given like 25% for each goal. So that's how the file has been prepared, and in the same fashion the goals has been assigned, guys. So we are sure that's what they recommended, guys. You can see they recommended to go ahead and verify whether the goals has been loaded to the all the people or not. You can also verify by clicking on their direct report is, guys. You can see here the direct report is for Marla Gibbs. You can see here the direct report is for Marla Gibbs are the Mark Half, Elizabeth Hunter, and I don't know like why these people are coming. Might be in a video file they might have updated their manager as Marla Gibbs. And you can see, you can just click on this Mark Half, and you can also verify who are the direct report is, and you will be able to proxy into them and verify whether the goals has been really assigned to them or not, guys. I just verified for Marla Gibbs, and it will be assigned, guys, I am sure. If you want, we can go ahead and verify that for this couple of users, guys. Let me verify for one more user here. I'm verifying for Vincent Strokes. If you go to Vincent Strokes goal module, and you can see the goals has been assigned to him. So we are good with respect to these things, like goals has been assigned properly, and we can proceed to the further next step, guys. So with respect to the next step, you can see here what they are trying to do is like they are trying to create the job roles and the job families and assign the required competencies for them. And we already seen these things and how to assign. Again, there was a CSV file. You can see here there was a simple CSV file prepared to load the job roles and the required competencies for that particular job role. So you can see here your job family is success factor compensation. Under the job family, you can have n number of roles. So under the job family success factor compensation, the first role they are trying to create is success factors, and the name is going to be recruiting coordinator. And you can see under that there are 4 or 6 competencies being assigned to that particular role. So how you will be able to find that, or how you can visualize this file with respect to the competencies and mapping the competencies to the roles is, let me show you that. If you go to your administration tools, manage, just a second, guys. Yeah, okay, this is the flow, guys. So if you go to the manage competencies or manage roles, you can see the top level is the family. We already discussed about this thing, guys, but still let me walk through this. You can see the top level is a family, and the family is going to have different categories. I'm going to say they are nothing but your families. The success factor is one family, and at the same time you can see SCL job family is one family, success factor is one family, success factor comp 12 is one family, success factor compensation is another family. So if you go to any of this family, you see the actual roles. I don't know why it doesn't have anything. Let me go to success factors, guys. You can see under the job family of success factors, these are the actual roles, your job roles. And if you go to the specific job role, you can see the required competencies, the various competencies that has been assigned to this particular job role. You can see here. And if you correlate this navigation, that whatever you have seen on the instance, you can easily understand this file, guys. You can see the top level is the family. So under which family you are trying to load this particular file? Yes, you are trying to load that under the family called as success factors compensation. And after that you can see under what role. So what is your role? The role is like recruiting coordinator, and the code is HRREC. And you can see here, one second guys, I strongly believe that it is wrong. You can see under family, the family we mentioned as success factor compensation, but when we go on to the roles, right, we are not using success factor compensation. It should be success factor comp. I'm talking about the row 2, guys. Column 2. It should be the same thing. Under which family you are trying to load it, right? It should be the same thing, guys.
Raghu, sorry to interrupt. I just joined. Is this the one we are covering today, or is that something I missed?
No. We just started, like we finished one step. This is the step that we finished, like loading the goals in a mass CSV fashion, right? From the file. We already seen during our introduction to master goal management session. That is the step that we finished just now, and we went to the loading the job families and the required competencies into the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
So let me correct this thing, guys. I corrected that, and let's save this. Okay. So let me go ahead and load this file into the system, and where you will be able to load this file into the system is go back to your manage job roles. Okay, you can see here import job roles. Click on import job roles, guys, and this is where you are going to, you can see by reading the description of this thing itself, you can see that you are trying to load job families, the roles under the job family, and the competency and the mapping between them. That is what you are trying to load using this particular import option. And this is the file that we prepared. And you can see for roles that are in the system but not included in the import file, delete them or do not delete them. So you can just go ahead and select the option that whatever you are interested and click on import, guys. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes, guys, to load all these job families and the roles below your job families, and load the competencies and keep a mapping format or keep a relationship between your competencies and job roles. Let me verify that in a minute. And after that, you can see, yes, now at this point of time, yes, you loaded the job families, you loaded the job roles, and you know that while you are creating a job role, you know that you are going to create a job code. Yes, that is done. But if in order to carry out your compensation in any organization, the job role or the job code, or at least the position, should be mapped to a pay grade. And the pay grade will tell you to this particular position or role what is the salary range that can be offered. So you have a relationship. You can see you have a job role, and the job role should be associated to a pay grade, and the pay grade decides, or pay grade tells you what is the range of compensation should be provided to this particular job position or job role or whatever it may be. So here you can see the next step is they are trying to establish the relationship between your job code and the pay grade. And how you are going to establish the relationship is, you can see here straight away, it's a simple 2-column CSV file, guys. One column is going to be your job code and another column is going to be your pay grade of your organizations. Let me show. And you can see here, it is straight away simple. You can see the first thing is your job code. The first column A is your job code, column B is your pay grade. And this pay grade, in the next step, we will load the salary ranges for these pay grades, guys. And let me close this. No, what we are trying to do is like Tasnim. See, in the previous step, we loaded the job roles and we defined the job codes for the job roles, and we loaded the competencies and kept a relationship between your job roles, job code and competency, right? But when we talk about compensation, guys, usually you should have the reference in your system stating that yes, my organization has 100 different positions, but what is the compensation that I can offer to each position? Say there is a ABAP developer. Yes, I can offer 100K to 125K for a ABAP developer. And at the same time, say there was a integration consultant. Yes, I can offer him 130 to 140K. Say there is a SuccessFactors consultant. Yes, for this particular position, I can offer from 140 to 160K. So you can see the first thing is like your job code or job role or position. To that you are assigning a pay grade, and the pay grade in the next step you are going to tell to the system that yes, this pay grade can be offered within this range of compensation. It's a kind of hierarchy.
Raghu, you mean the slabs are defined in this?
Yes.
The highest.
Not here. The slabs you are not going to define here. In this step, you just tell that yes, this position is associated with this pay grade. But where you are going to tell these ranges for that particular position is like, let me show you. There is one more step. Yeah. You can see the salary ranges. This is the place where you are going to tell, yes, this job code has been assigned to pay grade, and for that particular pay grade, what is the range my organization can offer? This is the place where you are going to load that. Does it make sense, guys? Okay. Good. Let me do this loading of your what do you call job code and pay grade mapping, then we'll verify both the things, guys. So we already have the file, guys. It's a simple 2-column CSV file. So if you go to
Raghu, in this hierarchy, which will come first, Raghu, during the load, the job family, job, and the...
Yes, that will come first, right? Because without your job codes and job families, you will not be able to define your pay grades. So in order to keep the relationship,
okay, and the role comes later after the job family.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And let me verify the first thing is your job codes and the competencies mapping. Manage job roles. Yeah. So we have loaded under this compensation family. What it is? Hey, sorry guys. What it is, guys? You are telling something?
No, your voice is very low now.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Is it fine now?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Okay, cool. Yep. So if you remember, guys, when we loaded the job roles, the families and competencies, we try to load under the success factor compensation. And this is the job family we define. Under this, you can see these are the different roles that we created, and the job code that we kept is these are the ones, guys. If you just correlate this thing, guys, earlier it was not there. These roles are not defined under this particular family, guys. Once we loaded, that is when we are seeing these different roles under the success factors compensation job family. This is what I mean to say, guys. You can see this is your family. Yes, you are able to see that particular family here. You can see this is your family, and your success factor compensation is your family name, and that is the reason the second column should be completely success factor compensation, guys. Earlier it was only success factors, and that is the reason, like if you loaded success factors, right, it doesn't load successfully, guys. You don't see any job roles under the success factor compensation job family. So make sure your job family is across the second column, and you can see this is the role. You are defining a role in this particular row, and that role should be under the success factor compensation family, and the role name is recruiting coordinator, and the job code is HRREC. Let me verify that and we'll move on further, guys. Yeah, you can see here it has been loaded recruiting coordinator, and the job code is HRREC, and it is under the family success factor compensation. And if you click on this thing, right, you have a mapping to the competencies. You can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 competencies that has been assigned to this particular job role or job code, and there you can see here, you can straight away understand that, guys. You can see the general decision making, ethics, these are the things that has been assigned that particular thing. And after that, you see one more role has been started, and this is finance director, and you can see after that the competencies, but you can see the second column is not changing because you are loading everything under that particular job family, guys. That's the important thing. You have to make sure that everything is going to be correlated and everything comes under that particular family. You can see this is what you can see. These are the 5 different competencies assigned to this particular job role, recruiting coordinator, HRREC. So we are good with respect to the previous step, and let me proceed to the next step of like loading your job codes and the pay grades, guys. So where you will be loading the job codes and the pay grade is, this is specific to your compensation, guys. If you see here, you are talking about pay grades. Pay grades are specific to your compensation, and they are the basis to define your salary ranges for a particular position. So where you will be loading those things is, you have to go to your compensation module. You can see, let me repeat the navigation, guys. Go to your administration tools, go to compensation, actions for all plans, click on actions for all plans. And you can see, go to salary plans, you see job codes and pay grade mapping. Click on job code and pay grade mapping, and you can see here this is the existing mapping, guys. So you can just use this as it is, or if you want to import a new one, right, click on the browse option. You can see here choose file option, and you can see here the job code pay grade mapping. This is the file that we want to load into the system. Select that particular file, guys, and you can see click on import, guys. It's the same thing, guys, which we did like in a previous batch, right? The same thing. That is the reason you are seeing the same thing here. Okay, so this is how you are going to load or keep a relationship between your job code and pay grade, guys. And yeah, someone is asking question, guys. I just muted everyone. Sorry. Go ahead, guys.
Raghu, this is Ajay. So in this table, are we loading both pay grades and pay scales, or I mean?
No. It is just a pay grade, job code and pay grade.
So
pay scale is going to be in the next step.
Mean, mid, and max. We are loading the pay grade, only the grades here, not the range. We are not loading the range.
Yes, yes, you are correct. Okay. Let me move on to the next step. And here they are talking about the setup with respect to the performance management, guys. So you want to you want to do your performance review for your employees. Yes, in order to carry out your performance review for the employees, yes, you need a rating scale and you need a roadmap. And that is the reason you can see they are talking about a rating scale, and the rating scale they are suggesting is to build from 1 to 5. Let me go ahead and see. If you go to your company settings, man, you need to see something like rating scales, guys. It's a rating scales.
It's in the third row. Fourth from
Yeah.
the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. I just searched for those things, guys. And you can see these are the existing rating scales in our system. And we have to create a one from if you have to create a rating scale with a range of 1 to 5 with an step of increment of 1. So that is what they recommended. And let me see, we have anything available here. Let's say default scale. And you can see 1 to 5. Let me keep it as it is. And save. Once you save it, that's it, guys. You are good with respect to the rating scale, and the name is default scale. So let me go back. So this is what you can see. They suggested us to keep this rating scale as the name, and that is the same thing that I kept, guys. And it is 1 to 5. That is what they recommended, and the same thing I have configured with respect to our rating scale, guys. And the next step is you can see here roadmap. They are recommending to create a roadmap with 3 modify steps and no signature steps here. Okay, let me go back to the administration tools. If I go to the administration tools, go to your company settings and manage roadmaps. If you click on manage roadmaps, you can see here you will be able to see all the existing roadmaps in the system. And I don't know what the name, comp is the one that they recommended. You can see here it is already there here. And let me see what are the steps that we have. It's good, guys. No one touched this particular thing. You can see these are the three different steps under the modify stage. One is employee review, another is manager review, another is the comp admin review. And you can see the dates we have to change, guys. See, these dates are no more valid, guys. So you have to go ahead and change the dates associated with respect to this particular steps, the employee review, manager review, and a comp admin review. Let's say the employee review is going to start from Jan 1st of 2015 to, and the exit date can be, let's say, sometime in August. And the due date for that is like, say, one second, guys. Let me don't keep it as exit date because we want to complete it as soon as possible, right? Probably like maybe this week or next week we have to move these forms to the next steps, right? So we need to be a little bit careful about dates. We should be able to move this without any problem, without coming back here again, guys. Let me select March. What is the date today? 3/4. Let me keep it here. Okay, let me keep like that, guys. You can see I'm the employee review. I'm doing a single step, and the role is going to be employee is going to act on this particular step, and these are the dates that are associated with respect to this particular step, guys. And in the same fashion, let me do it for your manager review and compartment review. Okay. Let me. This is the employees manager, guys. And let's say employee manager can act on this particular step starting from, let's say, February 1st to, and the exit date somewhere like March 2015. Sometimes 10th. Say 10th. Say this is what. And let me save it. Okay. And you can see compartment review is going to be like based on the user, and the user is like HR admin. I have updated my user ID, guys. Whenever you are practicing as a system, right, probably you can update your user IDs. And let me quickly change the dates here. One second, guys. Okay.
Raghu, could you just give a short summary on this iterative collaboration? I remember you were saying this during mastery class.
See, iterative is nothing but you want to, in the same step, more than one people are going to work on the worksheet or the form. But at any given point of time, only one person is going to work on that particular form. So once the first person is going to complete working on the form, right, he will be sending the form to the other person. It's in the same step, guys, but he will be sending the form to the other person who has been configured in the iterative step. Whereas in your collaborative, you have 3 different users configured in the collaborative step. Yes, 3 different forms are going to be assigned to the users, guys, and they can work at any point of the forms will be available with them only. And whenever any user who has been configured as entry and exit user, especially in the case of collaborative, yes, he is the one who is authorized to send the form to the next step. So the moment he clicks on the send form to next step, right, the form is going to be moved to the next step, and the other 2 users will not be able to see the form in their inboxes, guys. Whereas coming back to your iterative, yes, there will be entry user, there is an exit user, and the people who are authorized to send the form to the next step, they should be assigned with the exit user option, guys. Then only they will be able to send the form to the next step. Hey, is that your question? Did I answer your question, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I'm not going to keep any signature steps, guys. The last thing is going to be completed. Anyhow, default is the completed step, right? Let me keep it as it is, and I'm going back to the configuration guide. Let me check, guys, whether the date has been saved properly or not. Oops, why it's saved? 1 second guys, sorry. No worries guys, let me do that after the session. I don't want to waste our time. Okay, I'll do that after the session guys. Anyhow, we have seen right what are the dates that we need to keep. Let me take a point on that. I'll do it after the session guys. Okay, coming back to the next step, we will see here they are asking us to load the performance plan template. And you remember guys, we already loaded the goal plan template yesterday, and we loaded the goals under that particular thing today. And the next thing is they're recommending to go ahead and load the performance plan template into the system. And that is what the step has been mentioned. You can see upload new form, and there should be, and remember guys, your performance plan template is going to be loaded from the instance. And this is what they are recommending. Go ahead and load the performance plan template in your system. And in order to do that, go to this particular admin tools, go to performance management, and go to form template settings, and you can see upload new form. And this is the place where you are going to create your performance plan template. And this is your performance plan template, as you can see. Let me go ahead and see if there are something needs to be changed. We'll change it quickly. No guys, this is good. Let me close it. And the file name is 2015 March performance plan template. Don't touch these templates guys, because we will be carrying out the exercise at least for another 1 week, at least like another 5 to 6 days. So don't touch these things guys. It will be like again we have to do a lot of rework. Create your own things and change those things guys. Try your R&D on those things. The performance review, upload form template. Okay, 1 second guys. A couple of groups are obsolete. Let me go ahead and delete that. Oops. Like that, if you see something that has been obsolete guys, when compared to the latest templates, you'll see those errors, and you can go ahead and always correct those things guys. They recommend that there is no property called as no group now associated with your performance plan template. So that is the reason you are seeing an error. And let me save this. You can always correct this kind of thing. It's pretty easy. Like by seeing the error message, you will be able to find it, figure it out what it is. And sorry guys. File 8. So you can see the performance plan template has been uploaded into the system. And if you go back to your performance management module and manage templates, you will be able to see a new template, 2015 March performance plan template guys. Go to performance review. You can see 2015 March performance plan template. This is the one that we loaded. So we are good with respect to this step as well. And so we loaded the performance plan template. Good. and what they are recommending. Okay, you can see here they are recommending to attach the route map and rating scale to your performance plan template. So you have to attach the route map and rating scale to this particular performance plan template, guys. Don't launch it. Oh, they are recommending to launch also, guys. Let me quickly correct the road maps, guys. Then I'll come back and associate this roadmap rating scale to your performance plan template, and then I'll launch the forms. Sorry about that, guys, but somehow it was not saved previously. If you go to comp, let me change the dates, guys. Let me be careful, guys. Why is it not saving? No dates are there. One second, guys. Okay, now it got saved, guys. On dates. Okay, so we are good with respect to all the dates. We saved it properly. Somehow last time we are not able to save it, guys. That's fine. So the next step is, you can see they are asking us to integrate your goal plan template with your route map and rating scale. So go ahead and go to your performance plan template and go to your manage templates. Go to your performance 2015 March performance plan template. This is the one that we just created. And if you go to your general settings, this is the place. You can see the roadmap name is comp, guys. And the rating scale is default rating scale. That's good. And it should be automatically integrated with your goal plan, guys, because the ID, as far as I remember, you can see here 20 is the ID that we kept in the performance plan template. That is the reason you can see 2015 March goal plan template is automatically available here. Let me save these things. And just to overview, you can see they are using the core values and they are using the goals as well. You can see goals and core values as well, both the things, guys. Let me see. Let's say if you want to keep it Java specific, yes, you can go ahead and keep Java specific, or if you want to keep it core, you can go ahead and do that one as well, guys. Let me save this. So we are done with respect to these things. And next thing is, you can see here, they are asking us to launch this particular performance plan template that we configured so far into the, I'm going to say, they are asking us to launch the performance plan template to the users, guys. And the users, with respect to them, let me show you what they are talking about. You can see the criteria they selected is the location should be comp mastery. I don't know whether all these people has a location comp mastery or not. Let me quickly verify that, guys. Then we'll launch the performance plan template to all these users, guys. If I go to update user information, employee export, or let's say go to manage users, guys, simply, and say Alan Thompson or Marla Gibbs. I'm just quickly checking couple of users, guys. Yeah, their location is comp mastery, as you can see here, the location drop down menu. Yes, their location is comp mastery, so we can rely on the criteria location is equal to comp mastery. That is what they mentioned in this setup guide, guys. You can see all the employees are being grouped based on their location, and the location name is comp mastery. Oh, no, 2 minutes. Okay. Let me go ahead and launch the form. In order to launch the form, go to your performance management, and you can see there is an option called as launch forms. Click on launch forms, and we are trying to launch the performance plan template, and the performance plan template is 2015 March performance plan template. This is the one that we are trying to launch to the users. Click on next, and yes, I'm interested in launching now itself, and done. And take these dates from the template, whatever you have configured, dates configured for the form, or you can, if you are interested, you can go ahead and create your own dates, guys. There is no problem. It will override the dates that you have kept in your templates. And let's say it is going to be sometime in March. Let's say it is going to end on okay. Click on next, and you can see group of employees. This is what I'm talking about, guys. The criteria based on location, and the location they are talking about the comp mastery, and click on done. I don't know, like 25 matching employees were there, guys. If you want to see, just click on those. You can see, yes, guys, this is good. So all the users that we are talking about in this reporting hierarchy, right? Yes, they are all under the location of comp mastery. That the file has been prepared in such a fashion, guys. There is no magic over there. You can see all these steps, whatever we have done so far, right? Click on launch, guys. That's it, guys. It is going to launch these forms to all the users, and it will take 1 or 2 minutes to launch the forms to all the users, guys. And once the forms has been launched to the users, right, you will be able to see the forms by going to their user accounts, proxy into one of these user accounts, and once you proxy into the one of those user accounts, right, go to their performance module, guys. In fact, go to the performance module, because we already verified the goal, right? You have to go to the performance module, and you have to search by unnamed, guys. There are a lot of things here. It's not yet launched, guys. (2015) No, not yet, guys. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to stop it here for today, guys. Sorry about that. we'll see like once this is launched, right, we'll see like what are the further configuration that we want to do, or what are the different things that we are going to do in tomorrow's session, guys. Yeah, this has been launched, guys. You can see 2015 performance plan template for Marla Gibbs. So this has been launched, and now Marla Gibbs is the responsible to complete this particular step, guys. She has to do the self-review, and you can see here, this is the employee review. So Marla Gibbs now, as an employee, she carries out his review, guys. And in fact, like what I suggest you guys is, go ahead and do the self-assessment for all these employees, guys. It's probably it's kind of exercise for you. Couple of people can take one team, like you can see, one people can take Jenny Low and people reporting to Ketan Patel. One of you can take the team under Ketan Patel. One of you can take the team under Marla Gibbs. One of you can take the team under Valdo Hansen. And one of them you can take Vincent Stokes. And one of you can take the Alan Thompson's reporting team. Alan Thompson's reporting team is this thing, guys. If you look at the horizontally, Ketan Patel, Larry Hillers, Marla Gibbs, Valdo Hansen, Sherry Nielsen, this is the reporting team to Alan Thompson. So each one of you, if you take one team, right, it doesn't take much time, guys, and probably that will be an added advantage. It is nothing to do with your configuration, guys. You have to just go here, update the comments, and provide the rating what that you are interested. And in fact, the rating should be given in this particular style, guys. Don't give the rating whatever you feel interested. You can see in this particular configuration guide, they recommended, yes, if you are working on Marla Gibbs. So where is Marla Gibbs record? You can see, guys, here is Marla Gibbs record. I don't know how to highlight that in color. 1 second, guys. Here is Marla Gibbs record. You can see what they are recommending, like for each goal they are asking us to provide 5 rating. Ultimately, the final rating should come as 5. And the reason behind that is, you should clearly differentiate these final ratings, guys. And based on these ratings, you are going to create the guidelines. And when you have the clear differentiation between your ratings, right, yes, you will be able to see the variation in your salaries, the default salary, merit, or lump sum payments using the guidelines. That is the reason you can see you have to follow the same ratings that has been granted here, guys. Try to see these things and try to complete this particular forms, guys. One of you can work, like probably like each one of you can work on one team, guys. That will be really helpful for tomorrow's session, guys.
We need to update that form in the system?
Yes, in the system. Yeah. Proxy into, say if you are working on Genilo, proxy into Genilo account and do the self-review, and the self-review rating should be as per this guide, whatever that has been provided, right, to us. It should be according to that, guys. Okay, guys. I'm just closing this session, guys. I have to leave now, and probably like we will meet in tomorrow's session at the same time, guys. If you have any questions, just drop
motion
me
here.
Yeah, I'll send that motion.
Please send me.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that tonight. Yeah. Okay, guys. Sorry, don't mind, guys. I have to leave now. Sorry, really sorry about that, guys.
Raghu has sent an email. Kindly.
Yeah, I'll reply to that, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Bye, guys.